What's going on? Welcome back to the channel. As you've seen from the title and the sweet, hopefully it turned out well, montage of my new F-350 pull rig for the channel and for my business because I need to haul equipment. But this thing is freaking sweet. I've not driven it at all, so you're gonna get your first impressions on the new 6.7 high output. Yep, 500 horsepower, 1,200 foot-pounds of torque. A little more than the old EcoBoost I had before, although the EcoBoost 3.5, it's a rocket. Got the massive moonroof, which is sweet. Power rear sliding window, heated back seats. Yep, you can. Heads-up display. Gives you a cool little thing when you stare at it. Yeah, heated steering wheel. Thank God you gotta have that. Yeah, this thing is an absolute unit. Let's take it for a rip. Got the new display. Looks fresh. 121.8 kilometers on it. Sweet display. I like the cup holders. You can move these over. Get an extra one out of there. Wireless charging, if my last truck didn't have. Heated cooled seats. Nice embroidery here. I like the wood trim on this side. Well, we got 2,100 kilometers on this sweet F-350. Giving you an update. Took it to hunt camp. Pulling this trailer about 6,500 pounds on it. Set cruise at 125, and that sucker got like 19.4 liters per 100 up there. Amazing on fuel. Hardly leaves 10th gear. Power for days. Today, thought I'd do an update. We have 7,000 pound corn header on with a cart and the trailer for like 12,500 pounds. Slower roads, 18.4, but I'll slow down to 80 here. This thing is a brute. And just do a little pull. Like nothing. 12,000 pounds and just gets up and goes. Not even dropping a gear. That's still in 7th. It's insane. Engine brake works mint. Trailer tow package works mint. So far my only complaint is the good old Super Duty straight axle steering. It's not as good, which means the adaptive cruise control is not as good as the 150 for sure. Complaint number 2, this truck comes dead level, front to back. Dead level. So you put any weight on it, like today, it's squatting, which I hate. So I've already asked the dealership so we can do just a 2-inch lift on the back. I like a little rake. I don't like trucks that are raked dead even. It's comfy. The seat is sweet. I've had a Dodge guy and 2 GMC guys with a 2024 GMC sit in it. They're like, these seats are way more comfortable than the GMCs. But I like it. It's got a lot of power, good on fuel. I'll probably get 3,000 kilometers to a tank of DEF, which I don't know if that's good or not. Nothing. 12,500 pounds. Insane. Oh, the heads-up display, by the way, it is sweet. You got your GPS on there, your cruise, when you turn the adaptive on, I'll turn it on right now. Gives you your lines, moving over too far, temperature, speed limit, everything, all there. So handy. If you change your distance from vehicle to vehicle, it pops up on there. Yeah, badass. Love it. Figured I'd turn that trailer signal on, so when you got your signal on, it turns on your side mirror for your blind spot. Freaking sweet. Another thing I noticed on this, when you plug your trailer in, it shows you have a trailer plugged in, and it automatically cuts your fuel by, I'm not sure the percentage, I'd say it's gotta be 60 or 50, 40, 50%. It's kind of neat, because then you just know that, so you have a trailer on. Your range isn't as good. Although, every time I've pulled so far, it goes quite a while.
In 8 kilometers, turn left onto Cockshut Road.
Cockshut Road. It actually goes up in kilometers for a bit. So, it must be better on fuel than it thinks it is, but pretty neat. Another thing, if you have adaptive cruise control on, you come up to another car, and the little screen, it shows you the car in front of you. But the car in front of you is a 1948 F100, the first year of the F-150. Because this truck, they're celebrating 75 years of the F-Series. So it's kind of neat. I'll put it on here now and show you. So set cruise at 90. There's a car in front of me. That is an old F-150. Or I could be an F-100 by then. Pretty neat. And they have little things, but down in the console, they have F-Series established 1948. Kind of neat. Neat little Easter eggs they put in here, but I thought I'd show you that turn signal. That is so cool. Alright, neat little Easter egg. 2.5 cubic yards of dirt, I suppose, in the back. Hey, from a roll, my heaviest load I've pulled yet. And we're into it. It's 14,000 pounds. I don't want to pass this guy. That's not bad. I got a big Kubota R540 on here. Feels like it's got nothing on there. It's like nothing, but it rips. I reset the kilometers too. It's about an hour drive home, but it's like fairly flat road. It's an 80 road, so kilometers. It's got 6,500 kilometers on it so far. That's been good. No complaints. It's really good. Could have passed that Dodge. Engine braking this is pretty good. She revs. I'm not even on the brake right now. It's all engine brake. And this hill is, I think, 7 or 8 degrees. Like, it's pretty steep. Just slow it right down until you touch the throttle. So there's a trip, 51 minutes, 17.3 liters per 100, which is not bad, especially when they go through 2 towns. It's a little slower, a couple stoplights, messing around. Like, I bet I should have looked before it's Florida there, but I bet you it was under 17, which is pretty crazy, actually. Probably more than enough tongue weight. Just squatting, but just that 2 inch makes such a huge difference. But it is nicely on the helpers. So there's a lot of weight there. I put on backwards, so that whole counterweight and the whole engine, all the heavy stuff is up ahead of the axle a lot. So it's definitely too much tongue weight. But if you flip it around with the bucket, all the tongue weight would be back here, and I didn't want that back there. So trade in. 225 hours on it. I kind of want to keep it. Get her unloaded. Truck handle it, no problem. And it should. 9,700 clicks on it. A couple things I've noticed in the last 4,000 kit I've not updated. That is you put your glasses on and polarized glasses, which makes sense because the heads-up display is a reflection. Doesn't work. Kind of sucks. The power though never gets old. Not even to the floor. Very addictive. Fuel mileage. Trip 1, 15.3 or 8,000 kilometers. I think you can look that up, how much towing you do. Percentage. How much towing percentage you do in this. I'm not going to do it right now as I'm driving, but not terrible for a big truck. It's really, really annoying. This thing was right empty. Wouldn't spray a thing. Completely empty. Like, what is that? Every truck I've ever owned, Ford, easily takes the whole jug. Wife's Lincoln takes the whole jug. Big 350? Nope. That is dumb. One thing sweet about this thing is the engine brake. It has 2 modes. Your first mode, as soon as you let off the throttle and go downhill or trailer on, it engine brakes pretty aggressively. Where you have an auto mode, doesn't come on unless as soon as you hit the brakes. As soon as you hit the brakes, it comes on. Or if you're going downhill, it will hold the speed that you have. It's pretty nice. I pretty much drive with it on auto all the time. It's 12,560K on it. It's the longest YouTube thought out process I've ever done by miles. Good truck. Good truck. Okay, I have it in auto mode. Going down this hill, it's like a 3 or 4 degree hill. Not touch the brakes. Hold you right where you left off. Pretty neat. And going down another hill. Just lightly press the brake. Nicely downshifts, not too aggressively. Perfectly. Nice feature. I just tried to do some 0 to 60s. Because I did them in the F-150. I wanted to see if it was comparable. And it's pretty bad because it hits so hard. Like, I had my cards up on the dash in a box and they went flying into the seat, into the back. It hits so hard, but then it's immediately at 2,500 and it shifts. And then it's almost like it's behind the shift until you get to 70-ish. It doesn't pull that hard. Does that make sense? Like, way more top end. And I don't think it'll let you. You need to be able to start it in third gear. I think would be way better. It would actually get into the power band and stay there, not just instantly shift out. It's pretty, I don't know, leggy. It's not leggy, that's not the right word. It just the transmission is too slow. I don't know if some kind of clutch or transmission tune would help that a lot or not, but yeah, I don't know. It hits hard. You get a little boost launch, it hits hard. But anyway, 0 to 60 was 7.98, which is, I don't know if that's good or bad. It is an 8,000 or 7,000 pound truck, but my EcoBoost was, I think, 6.5, so it's quite a bit quicker. But yeah, I don't know. I need to do, I think I did a 60 roll on the other truck, or it was an 80 to 130, I can't remember. But I need to try that too. It's programmed to shift smoothly, probably with a load on, not sporty. And it is definitely not sporty. Well, update was the mileage. So at 11,000 kilometers, since I reset it, it's been getting 15 liters per 100. Which isn't bad because, like I said before, I've pulled quite a few trailers and I am addicted to flooring it out of corners and stuff. So not that long ago, I did a fairly long road trip. It was about 2 hours of driving there and back. Average speed was probably 120 kilometers an hour. It's like 65 miles an hour. It averaged 10.5, which is mind-blowing how good it is on fuel. Here's the kind of final breakdown on this truck with some other little features that I do like, stuff I don't like. That is obviously a GMC idea. I've made fun of it for a lot of years. Turns out, pretty functional. I use it quite a bit. I use it more than tailgate step. I'm still glad it has a tailgate step though. With a truck this tall, this is still quite a step. And you use the handle, so I still like that. This truck does have, you hit the switch in the back, right there, and it turns on your 2 box lights, and then that light up there, super handy. Does have this as also as your strap down, you have everything on the back, and it's a bottle opener. Bottom side, which we're not telling you to drink and drive at all with that. Side step, don't use it at all because I have a tunnel cover, but I'm sure if you actually had your box open and used it for truck use, you'd probably use that quite a bit. I do like the integrated power slider. It's nice and clean. The camera up there, your camera here for your blind spot, and your 360. Your camera in the front. These all stay pretty clean. Your other camera. Yes, I know it's dirty. I have kids. This came with it. I actually kind of like that little storage unit. It works pretty mint. I did get WeatherTech aftermarket Hall formats. Probably worth every penny. They work good. The Ford ones are about the same price anyways. Heated back seats. There's lots of places for the kids to charge their stuff. They're pretty comfy. Kids like them. Pretty comfy. All in all, I've been loving this truck. It's great. I thought I could say that it rides as good as the Chev does, but it doesn't. The Chevs are like driving a marshmallow. They're all floaty, but they do ride better. This one definitely is a big truck. It's hard to park. Does not turn very good. Let's go over some of the pluses on this. You've heard me talk about it a lot. Power, has a lot of power. Great at towing. No complaints there. Fuel, I'm happy with it. It's good on fuel. Depth consumption, 2 jugs every 3,000 kilometers. Seats are, on the plus side, seats are very comfortable. Technology is great. One thing I haven't tried yet, I just seen it the other day. Your trailer brake control. If you hold this button, it will actually back your truck up to the ball perfectly. I want to try that sometime, see if it actually works or not. Trailer brake controller works great. I really like the engine brake on it. It's freaking, man, I use it all the time. Cab is very quiet, lots of cab space. All around great truck. Complaints, the only ones I have are the steering is terrible. It's very vague and there's a lot of play. I don't know, it's not play, but it's just not very sensitive, I should say. And then that also makes the lane keep assist terrible. It's not good at all compared to 150 or anything else. Anyways, if you liked it, I'll never do one of these again, I don't think, but I know this isn't my usual content, and but it is new to the channel, and it's, you'll see it pulling the side by sides everywhere. Hopefully get some more riding in. The weather's been good to go riding this winter, and I haven't done really anything. This other project with the razor's taking up a lot of my time, little time that I do have. I keep ranting about stupid stuff that you guys don't really care about. Hope you enjoyed it. I love this truck, and if you're thinking about getting one, do it. It's freaking, you'll love it. It's a great truck, and yeah, give it a big old thumbs up. We'll fucking see you later.